Hey YouTube, Camper Van Kevin here, coming to you today from my van build in Montrose, Colorado. People always making fun of the way I say the names of places. But I can tell you what they all sound like in Georgia, like Macon. Some people call it Macon. Yeah, anyway, won't get into that. Listen, I'm getting a little bit done here on this van build, getting the ceiling and walls in. Once that's done, I'm going to be hitting the road. Got these ladder racks up here just begging for some solar. So if you have a solar company out here in out west, Arizona, Colorado area, Mike, if you could come up with a good deal for me, maybe I'll stop by for a visit and we'll install it. Just saying. Listen, so I got the mattress out, got the rest of the van cleaned out. I did what I could yesterday without removing the bed. Wanted to save that till last. So that's what we're doing today. Oh, and by the way, this is not dandruff. I hadn't had dandruff since I was a little boy. It's styrofoam, it's wood dust, and it's windy as all get out here in Colorado. There's all kind of stuff in the air. Black shirt shows it all. So here's the bed I installed when I first got the van. Did that in the Lowe's parking lot in Athens, Georgia, with a little help from a subscriber and a patron. So, got to disassemble it, insulate these walls, put the panels on. Now, my idea for my van build, well, let me go around the other side. So once I get these walls up and get the bed back up, I'm going to come across here with a sheet of plywood with a cutout. My refrigerator is going to slide this way. This will be solid. Then I'll have my cabinet right here. Currently I'm looking at a couple of different options. But I want to show you something I did with my shoemaker jump kit. I had to disconnect my power wire for my lights and my fan from the battery when I rewired it. So my battery bank is going to sit about here. And I wanted to run a thicker gauge wire, running, I believe that's 6. It's going to go to the battery, and that's going to be for my alternator to charge my battery bank. So I needed the fan and lights, and I was going to hook up a battery. Then I had the bright idea, well, what if I take my shoemaker? I just had regular ends on, I didn't have anything on the end of my wire here. And I just hook up the jump pack to my wiring. Now the fan has got a fuse on it from the factory. The LED lights don't. But sure enough, hooked it up, turned on my battery pack, and it powered my lights and fan just fine. I didn't know if I could run this and just leave this on. But it stayed on all night, and it was about 90% last night, and that's about 12 hours ago. And you can push a button to show the percentage power in the battery. So it's 82% full. And that voltage really hasn't changed. I think it was 12.5 last night, and I ran lights, ran the fan for a little while. This thing's getting handier and handier the more I need it, the more I use it. It takes a long time to charge it, but you can charge it at a house, or you can plug it into your 12-volt lighter when you're driving. All right, it's time to get this frame out of here. Okay, That's one side out. Got everything marked. So I'll put my little puzzle back together here. I sure am glad that I use these hangers to put in these studs going across. Best I can figure when I put these back up is that I may have to just trim 1/2 inch off each stud. But these hangers worked out good. Well, the back passenger side is now on. Got a couple little push buttons, push tabs that I got to put in. I'm afraid I'm going to run out. So at least the ones that are seen, I want all to match. I can live with that. All right, now get the other side on. Now the driver's side wall is in. But the walls are up. Now it's time to put on my support for the driver's side of the bed. Now I have on the support for the driver's side. I used a piece of tape to mark where the bottom of the support was on each side. Just a little reminder. Okay. I've got the passenger and driver's side supports in. Got them good and level. I hit 95% of the same holes I had. So my measurements were pretty good. But now, the studs I got going across here are probably too long. So I probably have to trim them up about 1 inch. But maybe. I'll give it a whirl. Yep. Closed it up a little bit. So I'll probably have to trim all of them. It won't take but a minute. Now it fits. Lather, rinse, repeat. Now all the 3 supports are in. Now I'm going to build my box up under here, but I'm running out of time and it'll be dark before I know it. So now I got to put my plywood back on top, but it's not going to fit either. Looks like I've lost about 1 inch. So I got to work this out. Well, the walls are a 1/2 inch thicker, so to make the bed panels fit, I got to cut this much off each side. That's what my math says. My friend Bob has a little Kubota tractor. Made a table out of a pallet, and I'll trim off this edge right here. Both panels are in, they both fit. That's already bowed from being out in the sun a little bit, but when I screw it down, it'll go right back. Well, I think this project, the walls and the ceiling, I'd say it's almost complete. I've got diamond tread aluminum. It's going to cover this, but I still have to do the wiring for the solar. So I'm going to leave that open for now. This is what's held me up for weeks and weeks and weeks. If I had it to do over again, I'd have probably just built it. I thought I was saving time by going with a prefab kit. The kit's okay. I'm not gonna talk bad about the company, but I'm not gonna give them a thumbs up or anything either. I like it. So, I'm gonna end this little video right here. Sorry I didn't have the dogs in this one. Just had too much going on. A little warm outside there in my friend's house. But now we can start traveling and working on it. So, okay. I appreciate everyone that watches my videos. Thank you so much. Hey, we'll see you again soon. You guys take care. Bye-bye.